Welcome everyone, I'm Paul Mintpeople and today we're looking at the Immaculate Trials in Divinity Original Sin. You can obtain this quest by speaking to Loic in Silverglen and passing his very simple quiz about the Immaculates. You then have to head here on your map to the northwest of your map and go in this cave here. We are now in the Foreboding Trial Grounds where we'll actually be tasked with solving puzzles. Each room will have a statue like this, giving us very vague hints as to how to proceed. There is only one way to proceed to our first trial, and that's through the Corridor of Bane, which, as you can see, is clearly a poisonous corridor, and sure enough, we end up getting rot. But don't fret, because by the end of this trial, we will have cured ourselves of it, so don't worry too much about it. Our first puzzle is in the Chamber of Burdens, which the trial statue here gives us a very vague hint of something to do with balance and weights. Also be careful here because as you can see there's a couple of mines that appear. Obviously I've got high enough perception to notice them, but yeah, just walk carefully around them. So as we move further into the room, we can see that our path is now blocked by 4 force fields, which we obviously need to get rid of. And we can do this by using these panels here on the floor. There are 4 pressure plates in total, and as you may have already guessed, they all need a particular weight upon them. We'll start with the smallest one here, which actually needs a 1 kilogram weight upon it. So obviously every item weighs a certain amount, and the candles here, which you can just click and drag into your inventory, weighs 1 kilogram. So we can just put that upon that plate there. And you know you've got the correct weight upon the plate as it comes up click and also makes a click noise. The next panel here is a 2 kilogram panel, and you might be thinking that you need something that weighs specifically 2 kilograms, but what you can do is just go back down here to the candles, as we know they weigh 1 kilogram each, and we can just stack those candles on. So obviously it will take 2 candles and that should work. The next panel down here is a 5 kilogram panel, and luckily for us there's a vase just here which weighs exactly 5 kilograms, so you just pop that on. The final panel we have here is the largest panel, and this one needs 7.5 kilograms specifically. Yes, it's quite tricky, this one. What I do is, as we know, a vase weighs 5 kilograms. We can actually use the vase as a container, obviously, and I have spare books, but you can use anything here to make up the 2.5 kilogram difference. There's things also, there's books lying around here, but what I do is just shove 4 books in here to make up the difference, and it will now weigh 7.5 kilograms. You can check that obviously by putting it in your inventory again, and you can see the specific weight, and you just put that on the panel, it will click, and you can make your way to the next test. We are greeted by another trial statue, which again gives us a very vague hint, but all you need to do in this next room, and it is very simple, is have a wee look around. So when you first enter it, you see these levers and you're thinking, okay, is it a trial and error, just keep pressing? Which every time you do make an error, a demon or something appears that you need to fight. So if you want a wee fight, I guess you could purposely do this wrong, I guess. Maybe get some XP through that. But to solve this puzzle, you just go up here and have a little look at this panel, and it shows you how these levers need to be set. So we just go down here and set those levers exactly the way they're set on that wall there. This one just straight up, and when we're ready, pull this lever and it unlocks the next door. So we can make our way through to the next room, and that's the trials actually finished. You make your way through to the next room, you get a starstone or a bloodstone which cures your rot, and you get to speak to Loic, who may not be the happiest to see you. So I hope you found this helpful. If you have, just give it a wee like, a wee thumbs up, and thanks for watching. Bye!